A few weeks ago, we celebrated Father's Day, and President Barack Hussein Obama used that wonderful day in which we just praise and enjoy and celebrate our fathers to bring one of the most disgusting messages anyone could have ever imagined on a Father's Day. What was that message? Well, we're going to talk about it on today's edition of Live Prayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on
Welcome to Live Prayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for you today.
And welcome to Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me on this Monday morning as we are, of course, celebrating the 4th of July weekend. Pray you had a good weekend with family and friends. I know a lot of people are off today and will be celebrating this wonderful time in which we remember 234 years of our wonderful nation's history. So it's good to have you with me on this Monday. Today on the program, we're going to be talking about a message Barack Hussein Obama, our beloved president, delivered a couple weekends ago on Father's Day, and it was probably the most disgusting message I could have ever dreamed of coming from the lips of a United States of America president on a day in which we honor and celebrate our fathers. We're going to get into that message, what he said, and why it was so disturbing in just a few minutes. It's good to have you with me today on this Monday morning. Welcome to the program. Of course, I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. We reach a little over 2.4 million people every day via the internet. I would encourage you to come visit our website. It's on the screen, www.liveprayer.com. When you get to the website, on the left menu bar, click on the devotional sign-up link. There you can put your email address and get automatically added to our distribution list for the free daily devotional I've written every year for nearly 11 years now. Lots of other great links on the website. Check out the plan of salvation, my personal testimony, lots of unique and creative video and audio files there. Everything there is designed to minister to you, to be a blessing to you in your time of need. There's nothing to buy on the website. There's no pay per section. We don't have a bookstore or anything like that where we're trying to sell you things. We're simply trying to be an oasis of hope on the internet, as we have for the last 11 years, bringing hope in the most disturbing times of people's lives. And it's been a blessing to see literally tens of millions of lives impacted through our work over this last decade plus. And I'm just really excited as we are coming up to the end of August when we will celebrate the 11th anniversary of Live Prayer. Speaking of dates we're looking forward to, in just 8 weeks from yesterday, we will be holding our inaugural service of the Live Prayer Evangelistic Center. We've actually named it the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero, but it's going to be operated by Live Prayer. We will be holding Sunday services only, starting Sunday, September 5th, as we celebrate the 9th anniversary of 9/11 and remember that tragedy. And we'll be there every Sunday at 11 o'clock through the end of the year. Starting January 1st, our permanent facility will be open, in which we'll have services 7 days a week, a special 9/11 memorial prayer room for visitors who are coming to the 9/11 area. It's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time to not only celebrate Christ, but lift up Jesus in the heart of New York City, right on the hallowed grounds of where 9/11 took place, where the trade centers used to stand. And this is partly a response, a Christian response, to the new Muslim mosque that's being built a block away from where those towers used to stand. So we're excited, looking forward to the opening of the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. Our inaugural service Sunday, September 5th. We'll have all the specific details for you coming next week on the program. And I would encourage you to Hey, if you live down here in the Fort Myers, Naples area, it's a 2.5-hour flight to JFK. It's a couple $100 on JetBlue round trip. It's a great opportunity to go away for a weekend and come join me as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero, Sunday, September 5th. So we're looking forward to that. Let me just quickly go through with you real fast what's coming up on the program. Of course, today, after our first break in a couple minutes, we're going to talk about the President's Father's Day message and why it was so disgusting, out of place, just a horrible time for the message he delivered. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about something I told you was going to happen in this nation, where people were literally jailed a couple weeks ago for preaching the gospel on United States soil. That's right. 4 young people preaching the gospel were taken to jail. Their crime? Preaching the gospel. I told you that day was coming. It's now upon us. Wednesday, our nationally syndicated infomercial, Our Nation's Only Hope, how this nation is going to turn back to God and God's values, our only hope to do so. On Thursday, our very controversial yet thought-provoking infomercial that aired all over the country a year ago on where was Obama really born. I know a lot of people laugh at these questions, but they're not laughable questions. They really aren't, because there are no legitimate answers, and that's all anybody's ever asked for, a legitimate documented answer to the question, where was Obama really born? He's yet to provide that. As a matter of fact, he spent a couple $1 million hiding it. Why would you spend money hiding something as simple as your official state of Hawaii long-form birth certificate? And then Friday, we close the week out with a very critical program, one that everybody needs to tune in and see. What happens when we die? Perhaps one of the most asked questions a human asks and has asked all throughout the annals of human history. What happens when we die? So great programs here on Live Prayer. Of course, we air right here in Fort Myers, Naples on MyTV8 every Monday through Friday morning, 7 to 7:30. I appreciate you tuning in today. And when we come back from this first important commercial break, we're going to be talking about this horrible, horrific speech President Obama gave on Father's Day and why it was so disturbing. So watch this important announcement, and we'll be back in a few minutes with more of Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller of Live Prayer, and I need your help. God has challenged me to open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. This is a response to the new mosque that's being built within a block of where the World Trade Center towers used to stand. The Muslims are spending $110 million to build this mosque. God said to me to go put a Christian center within a block of Ground Zero, and that's what we're doing. We're going to open this center on Sunday, September 5th. I'll be flying personally to New York to hold those services every Sunday till the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, the center will literally be open 24/7. We'll hold evangelistic services there every day. We'll have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room so that those who come to New York City to visit that hallowed ground will have a place to come and meditate, pray, just spend some quiet time. This is a great undertaking. I can't do this alone. I need your help. To give a gift to the 9/11 Christian Center, you can go to liveprayer.com. Click on the donation link on the left menu bar. There you will find a secure server so you can make a gift with your major credit card, or you can give via PayPal. Or if you want to just drop a check to us, that's great. You can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. That address is on your screen. In the information line of your check, just put 9/11 Christian Center, and your gift will go to this great undertaking. Islam is a 1,400-year-old lie from hell. The audacity of the Muslims to build a center in the shadows of where the Trade Center towers that their Muslim brothers knocked down, killing 3,000 innocent people, is a travesty. People are upset. I'm upset, but we're taking action. Sunday, September 5th, we will put our faith to the test as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I need your help. I need your prayers. I need your support. Thank you, and God bless you. And welcome back to Live Prayer. Again, thank you so much for the kind emails of encouragement, praying for me in this ministry. It means so much to me. I really do appreciate your reaching out and letting me know that you're standing with me. And for those who've been able to help me financially, that means so much to me as well. I really appreciate you keep me here each day. Of course, we have many ways for you to do that. Our Gold for Souls program, which allows you to take some of that old jewelry and donate it to the ministry, and instead of letting it collect dust where moth and rust doth corrupt, put it to work for the kingdom and get a tax-deductible receipt for the full fair market value of whatever you send in. Of course, you can give in a more traditional way via major credit card on our secure server by going to liveprayer.com. Click on the left menu bar link that says donation, and also you can use your PayPal account if you have an online PayPal account, or just want to write us a check and drop that in the mail, you can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg. That address is on your screen right now. Again, your support of this program not only keeps me here, but is allowing us now to syndicate this program in other markets around the country. So thank you so much. You know, I got to tell you something. I don't put anything past this current president in terms of the things he will do. I'm not usually surprised at some of the ridiculous things he says, but I was literally appalled on Father's Day, a day in which we set aside to celebrate, honor our fathers, when President Barack Hussein Obama used that auspicious occasion to promote the radical homosexual agenda in this country. On a day in which we honor fathers and all that fathers are in our lives, this president used that occasion to promote, glorify, pimp out families where there are two fathers. A clear, concise, vivid message to the nation that homosexuality is a perfectly acceptable choice of lifestyle. Now listen, I have no illusions that Barack Hussein Obama is the most pro-gay president we've ever had. He has supported the radical homosexual agenda in this nation since he got into public office. And he has continued to keep his foot on the throttle since taking the highest office in the land. But it's not just appalling, it's disgusting. When he uses the day that we set aside once a year in this nation to honor our fathers, and so many of us were blessed and are blessed to have godly fathers, when he uses that day to promote the radical homosexual agenda in this nation by giving a speech, not honoring real godly men, godly fathers, but honoring men who have chosen to involve themselves in a sin God calls an abomination, the sin of homosexuality. Listen, two men want to call themselves both fathers, that's fine. They can, you know what, if I want to call myself a giraffe, I can do that too. Doesn't make me a giraffe. And it certainly doesn't make two men who are engaging in sexual relations with each other